Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party versus Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando. Now in my last video, I talked about Halloween Horror Nights a bit, and I also mentioned that it is really not for kids under the age of 13. And if you're like me and you're a wuss, it probably is not for kids or adults even older than that, but it is definitely more legitimately scary haunted house, whereas Disney, as the name implies, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, is not scary at all. It is more geared towards children. However, that being said, my husband and I went as just two adults. We saw a lot of people without kids, including elderly people, and that actually was really, really adorable, seeing elderly people dressed up for Halloween. Not like you can't wear like masks and stuff, not fully like that, but seeing older people dressed up for Halloween and walking around. And actually, I take that back. One was in a wheelchair and one was walking, and the wheelchair person, I think it's the woman that was in the wheelchair, and she just like took off, and the guy's like going as fast as he can to keep up. It was adorable. Totally my husband and I, in, I don't know, 50 years, hopefully. If you can't keep up with me, then too bad. So point being, while Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, yes, I said that right. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is definitely geared toward children and appropriate for children. It is not awkward to go as just adults or inappropriate to go as just as adults. However, the reason for making this video is for families specifically who you think you might want maybe to split up to do one or the other. If you have some older kids that really want to do the legitimately scary Halloween Horror Nights type of thing, and then you're traveling with some smaller kids and you don't want them to be left out, Halloween Horror Nights really is not going to be appropriate for them. So my suggestion would be to split up. Pick a night where Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is occurring the same night as Halloween Horror Nights. They're approximately the same times, and then you can split up. So mom can go with the little kid or kids to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and dad can go with the older kid or kids to Halloween Horror Nights. And looking at the calendar for both, there are quite a few dates where they actually do match up. So for example, in September, every Sunday except for Sunday, September 1st, and every single Friday and every single Saturday, and then a bunch of Wednesdays and Thursdays as well, Halloween Horror Nights is occurring at Universal Orlando. Now, again, September, every Sunday except the 1st, and every single Friday in September, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is happening in the Magic Kingdom in Disney World. So you can easily get tickets for those same dates. Now, I just pulled this up really quick from the Universal Orlando website and the Disney World website. So if you want to do something for fall specifically, fall is a great time to go to Disney World. This fall specifically is going to be fantastic because there's the Food and Wine Festival, the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, you have Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and if, like I said, if you want to experience those things, you want to stay on Disney property, you can still go to Universal and just, even if you just wanted to go for the night, go to Halloween Horror Nights, you can do that for a night too and experience it all. As always, if you are interested in having me help you book a trip, please fill out one of my quote request forms. I always have the link down below. But yeah, I think this would be a great way to experience both. Specifically, like I said, if you have a family where you want to split it up, and it occurred to me, hey, these things probably occur on the same night, you could totally do that. And then, spend the day together and go your separate ways at night. I also wanted to mention that if you've watched my previous videos, I am always a huge, huge fan of planning more than 6 months in advance, because that is when you book your table service, dining, sit-down restaurant reservations. So that's 180 days prior to the start of your trip. Now, I think fall is a good exception to that rule. And not that you shouldn't book in advance, but that I think you can get away with not booking quite so far in advance. The reason being the Food and Wine Festival, because a lot of people like to eat around the world and they like to get things from the different countries. And those are considered like quick service, fast food kiosks. They can count as snacks. If you get the one of the dining plans, you can use your snacks to purchase items from those kiosks, but you don't necessarily have to. So I think it you can get away with having fewer table service reservations if you go in the fall during the Food and Wine Festival. And I think this year specifically is going to be awesome for the Food and Wine Festival because so many people are going to be over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios that I can't say for certain, but I'm wondering if the Food and Wine Festival might be less crowded than in previous years. We'll see. I am going this fall. I am going to experience it, so I will be able to fill you in. But yeah, I thought this would hopefully help some people in terms of what do we do if we want to experience Halloween in Orlando or fall in Orlando and we have older kids and little kids. I think you can definitely do it. Split it up. One of you go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party with the younger ones. One of you go to Halloween Horror Nights with the older ones and have a great time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, guys.